Holy cow, guys. The days just keep flying by, and this little KLX pit bike is still just a jumble of parts. Somehow my projects just seem to multiply. I mean, where did these TTR 125s come from? Video on those coming soon. I had $1,200 miraculously disappear, and this YZ250 appeared in my shed. And of course, if you've been following the channel, you know my KTM 200 isn't supposed to look like that, but we had a little incident.
She might be seized, dude.
All this said, I promise you guys the most badass pit bike you've ever seen, and it's time to start making it happen. You can enter to win this bike when it's done via the links below, and let's freaking do this thing.
Too much cover.
I about had a heart attack when I saw that crankcase damage. I'm already buying new crankcases for my 200, but I looked them up. 200 bucks for the pair, no big deal. Now let's learn how a pit bike motor works. We've got our exhaust valve, appears to be adjustable. I've never actually seen how adjustable valves work before. Whoa, mother. I don't know where to put my hand. Ah-ha-ha. One hidden grimy bolt. Sneaky, sneaky bastard. Ooh, something is broken. Where the hell did that come from? Probably not bueno if I were a betting man. Really? This is over torqued as a mother, man. God damn. You gotta put my belly into it as a support. Damn, dude, what the the torque on those? That's crazy. Oh, there we go. Leverage. Bolts. There are bolts hidden everywhere up in his. What are you stuck on, brother? Maybe I do just pull the whole cylinder. Look at that little piston. It's so cute. Ah! Are you guys having fun? I'm having fun. I've never been inside a pit bike motor. I'm learning something new. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Everybody was fast as lightning. There she goes. She's just a little tight, man. A little tightness never hurt nobody. There's a rock in there. Oh, you big dumb. It's not a rock, it's a pebble. Pebble is affecting my day right now. Nice and easy, happy? Yes, I got it. Got him. Oh man, I'm making a mess. You guys seen that video of that lady changing oil and she just dropped it all over herself? That's what I feel like right now. There it is. The oil screen? I have never seen an automatic clutch before, so I have no clue how this stuff works, but it's very interesting. All right, this is the stopping point today because I do not have the appropriate flywheel puller, but that's okay. I need new cases anyway, so I gotta get those ordered, no big deal. But I do need to get all of the internals out of these cases so that I can swap out this output shaft with the forged one from BBR that will be significantly stronger and live up to the abuse that this motor will be designed to take. Where are your safety squints, bro? I'm about to do the same thing with this circlip. Oh! Chocolate milk, baby.
So while I was waiting for this flywheel puller to arrive, I got those forks torn apart to get them ready for some major upgrades, and now we can finish getting this engine torn down.
Gross. Would you check this out? I need to pull this crank out. I didn't want to beat on it with a hammer, so I made myself a little jig, and I'm going to use my crank puller tool, which is meant to pull the crank into the crankcase, but we're actually going to pull it out. Should work. Voila! Alright, so right now I'm just going to show you when bike builds are the most overwhelming. There always comes a point where you're like, oh my god, what do I do next? I have parts absolutely everywhere. I am sitting here planning, figuring out what is getting Cerakoted. Those are the next steps. It's a matter of just structuring the project, deciding what needs to happen, and getting it done. Alright, what looks like a total array of madness is actually a high level of organization right now. We've got a batch of hardware going out to Nick's Vapor Honing Services, who will be zinc plating this. I'm going to separate some of this batch to do black and some like a classic chrome look. So I'm really excited to see the transformation of these parts. If you need zinc plating services, check out Nick's Vapor Honing. I will link him in the description. Additionally, I've got all of the parts here laid out for Cerakote. Now we've got brand new case halves, a new ignition cover because the original one was damaged, and our brand new big bore cylinder from BBR. Everything else has been fully torn apart and needs some prep before it goes out. I'll show you guys a little bit of that process, but of course it's mostly just scrubbing. So all of these parts right here will be purple, which I think is gonna look absolutely incredible. I think the purple carb body is gonna be a vibe. And then the plan for everything else you see here is black, including each of these components.
I think the purple hubs with these fresh black rims is gonna look epic. We've got heavy duty spokes from BBR as well. And then the one question mark still is the frame.
Right now, I'm actually leaning towards silver
because that will match this aluminum swing arm from BBR and I think add a nice contrast to all that black and purple, but I don't think I can go wrong with black or purple either.
Note the plastics are gonna be white with black and purple accents.
This thing is gonna be sick. I am fired up. Go ahead and leave me your thoughts on all those colors and any suggestions you have in the comments.
And let's get all this stuff cleaned up and shipped out. So this clutch cover is the last item to prep. I just got it fully stripped down and degreased. I've got some fresh goodies from Pryme MX here. This thing has some pitting and burrs in it that we're gonna go ahead and smooth out before this goes out for Cerakote, and that way none of these imperfections will show through after that Cerakote is done. Remember, Cerakote is so thin that any imperfections you see before, you're probably gonna see after too, so I've got some work to do on the buffer. I've got some fresh wheels from Pryme MX, because you can see the one over there on the buffer is looking a little sad, and something I've been wanting to try out for quite some time, a shaft extension. Big thanks to Pryme MX for the continued support. Pryme is an absolutely awesome American-owned business founded by Cameron Niemela. Absolutely great products. Go check them out, link in the description.
I think we got all the big imperfections out. And don't forget your respirator, kids. It's important.
We're all prepped, degreased, and ready to box these things up. All of our parts that will be Cerakoted black, all of our parts that will be Cerakoted purple, and then our hardware. This will be blacked out, and this will be classic zinc with a shiny chrome look. Let's get it all boxed up. 47-pound pressure washer going to Canaan lasers, as well as all of my hardware going to Nick's Vapor Honing.
Which is gonna do it for episode 2. Remember, you can enter to win this bike by purchasing merch on my website or getting yourself some direct entries. We've got a long ways to go before this thing is a motorcycle once again, but I think you guys can now see the vision. I'm super excited about this, and I think it's gonna come together great. All of the companies mentioned and my affiliate links are down in the description below. Using those links helps support the channel at no additional cost to you. There's some discount codes down there as well. As always, I appreciate your support. Leave me a comment on what you think of the progress so far. Click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave me a like rating, and I'll see you guys soon.
Oh, by the way, my 200 motor should be done next week.